see if this works. Live! Work machine. There we go. Alright. Let me just check. Alright. I should be good to go. So, something was bothering me about the way I made the coin spin. Is that I was being stupid and spinning with code when I could just make it like inherent to the way this scene is built. So let me use an animation player instead. I don't need spin rate. I'm gonna get rid of that whole thing, and now it no longer spins by code. So what we'll see now is no spinning, but I want that to just be animation player controlled. So let me go into animation, new, spin to win. Autoplay. Add track 3D transform on the root node. I want it to be, what was it, pi in a second? So if I have it go all the way around, that's 2 seconds. And I want to keyframe this rotation. And then I go to the end and I rotate around the y-axis 359 keyframe. And I want it to loop. Yeet. Alright, so now what do I need to do? Go to animation player. And this fucking current animation thing, if you read the note, it says, while this property appears in the inspector, it's not meant to be edited, and it's not saved in the scene. This pissed me off yesterday. I thought this was supposed to be like saved in the scene so that it would just automatically play in the editor. Like if I save this the way it is now, and I go to debug world, they're not spinning. But watch this. Editable children, they have the animation player. So if I go select spin to win, now it works. But this is an editor only preview type of thing. So that is not how you set something's default animation. No longer editable. There we go. So the way you set that is in the animation list. You click this tiny itty bitty little button, autoplay on load, and then you set looping. And that is it. So if I close the scene and I open it again, actors, cash money, TSCN, not spinning. Animation player, if I click on, there, that's just a preview. Why does it, that's annoying. It shows up as something changed when nothing changed. No. But now if I play it, they should automatically be spinning without my code. Do they need to be offset a little bit more? They might. Actually, I think I know. Oh, I know what happened. So they are all in sync, aren't they? Well, not really. Okay. They're still offset. So if I click all of these guys and go into transform and set them all straight, then what happens? Okay, So my fears were true. They are actually spinning all exactly the same. How would I make that additive? Is there a setting I can put in here? See, maybe then spinning it to... Oh, I know what I can do. I can delete this. I can delete this track. How do I? Oh, there's the garbage button. So instead of setting it on the area node itself, the root node, I can set it on the model instead. And that will allow me to spin them arbitrarily in the scene. Why does it have to be global undo? I just want to undo relative to this scene. I know what to do. I will go into scenes, debug world. Let me go reset, save, reload. There. So I just I used a get signs bind to get reset this file instead of using undo, because the fucking editor wants to undo across the entire multiple scene windows and shit. There. So now I'm going to make a new track, 3D transform on the model. I want, what is this shit? I don't want this. I'm in the wrong animation. I need to go in spin to win. Delete. Oh, I accidentally, okay, I know what I did wrong. I might as well just delete this animation player. Add a new one. Do it again. Animation. New. Spin to win. Autoplay loop. 2 seconds. Come on, 2 seconds. Add track. 3D transform on the model, not on the whole thing. So on the model. Transform, rotation 0, keyframe. 2 seconds. 359 keyframe. Play. There we go. So now this should be additive to the root orientation, allowing me to place them with a random orientation, and they'll have, yeah, offset spinning. Neat. And last thing I want to do, I want to enhance the UI. I want to add a little bit of a crosshair without the hand. So how can I do that? I probably just need to add just another texture rect. Shut up, computer. Delete. New layer. Transparency. Render pattern grid. Where are you going? There it is. Width. How about 4? Oh. There we go. 16. 2. What's going on? There. Maybe I want line width to be 2. White. And then I'm gonna Rectangle select. This guy, invert, delete. And then opacity 50. Good enough. There. Export. Where am I? I'm in porksplosion. Alright. UI. Assets. Crosshair. I actually want to make this empty as well. There. So now I have crosshair, layout, full rect, mouse, let me not forget to ignore the mouse, stretch mode, keep centered, texture, crosshair. Nice. Let me see how that looks. And then decide whether or not I want to make the hand completely replace. I think I do. Hand, let me do on ready get. And then I need to make this. I don't need to make it scene unique, but I like it on principle. If I'm going to do an on ready, I would like it to be a scene unique name. There. And that will swap what shows. So that turns into the hand. Hand is a little big. I wonder if there's a way I can scale that down. What? No, I don't want Julia. Go away. There. I guess it's not so bad, that full screen, but... Now, what am I going to do with these pigs? First, I should color them. I'm probably going to need... shoot. Let me open Steven. I probably need to rename Piggly Wiggly to Steven. Let me do that. Steven. Because everything's Steven. Alright. Show me Steven. Since I didn't set up materials in Blender, it probably doesn't have any. Oh, well, it's separate meshes, skins, empty material. New shader material? I don't want a shader material. Let me go back. New spatial material. Albedo. Color. Spin something porky. There, that's kind of porky. Let me save this out. Actor Steven. Steven skin.material. I can't drop it. That's annoying. Alright, body, head. I'm just gonna have to do one by one. I might as well do everything except the eyes. Material, Steven skin. And then the eyes, I'm going to make a new one. Just go black. Maybe I want to have like a specular highlight. So where would I find that? Clear coat? Probably. Clear coat 1, gloss 1, texture, new, flat. You son of a bitch. Can I just... there's no just flat color. What if I do a gradient texture 2D, go into that, and then have one color, new gradient, raw data, colors, delete black. There. Now it's white. That didn't do anything. I'm thinking clear coat is not the way to go. Undo. Undo. How do I undo the texture? Stupid thing. Where is specular highlight? What is the term for this shit? Specular mode. Fong. How does that look? Where's specular? Detail? No. Flags. How do I just make it shiny? Metallic. Maybe that's what I need to do. Specular. There we go. I mean, I'm still not seeing... I just want a shiny sheen. Maybe I need to go into rim. Rim lighting enabled. Tint. Nothing. Ah! I think I'm going to give up on trying to figure this out. I just wanted a shiny sheen to his eyeball. To make it wet. Bright spot my ass. There is no bright spot. That's probably because I didn't set up an actual material in Blender. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the eyeballs. Multi-node edit. Let me go to transform scale X. There we go. Skinny eyeballs. Anyway. Save Steven. Now he has color. So I want to give him AI to just walk around. Attach script Steven.cs, please. Let me close this. Open it back up. All right. So what do I need for him to just wander? Just a way to choose a random direction and then go there and then choose a different random direction. So let me do waiting. What are you doing? Public override. There we go. Physics process, please. I think the reason it's double indenting is because the snippet I'm using includes indenting, and then tree-sitter automatically indents as well. But I'll figure that out later. So what I want to do is every so often choose a random direction or random point in space. So I want to have a target, vector 3, or a goal. Generate field. Nice. What's your problem? Doesn't contain randef. Well, what does it contain? Oh, is this GD? Yeah, it is GD. And this gives us a float. Okay, cool. Generate field radius 50F. Oops. All right. I don't need that to be exported. That's going to be internal. And maybe I want their radius to just be within a distance from where they're spawned. Nah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I kind of want them to spread out. So, let's see. I want to move and slide var vector 3 velocity. Global translation dot direction to goal times walk speed export private read only walk speed equals 10. Move and slide velocity. Yeah, up direction. Oh. C#. And then this pick random point, I want to make a timer that's connected to that. Steven timer. Random goal timer. On ready get random goal timer private timer goal pick goal timer. Public partial. Oh, I do kind of want to add gravity. Oh. Width y equals plus equals. Can I do plus equals in this? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. That's right. Gravity. Float. Project settings. Get setting. I fucking forget. What is it? I need to open my FPS player. Gravity vector. Default gravity. Physics 3D. Yankee in quotes there. As single. Now I saw this. What is this? I saw some other project do that. Oh, that was when I was testing Godot 4. Is it capital? No, it's not. It's capital in 4 equals velocity dot y plus gravity. Float does not contain. What? Oh, I'm fucking stupid. There we go. So I can't just add. I can't just do this. Can? The fuck? Oh, it's a field. Did they change that? They must have changed that. Because it used to be a property and you couldn't fucking write to it. Okay, shit. I've been retarded this whole time. Well. Let me go into my player then, and, did I do some stupid shit like that earlier? Yeah. I guess this use case isn't so bad, because that preserves my Y. Yeah, okay. So I totally thought this was still a property. I guess they changed it. I guess I don't need to assign that. Oh, I know. Field underscore Alright. So now... Oh, I don't need this. Global translation... translation... .y. There. I kind of want to wrap... Oops. Wrap all arguments. There. And then this guy. What am I doing with that? On ready. Pick goal timer. Dot connect. Timeout. This. Pick ran. Oops. Actually. Huh? Oh. Capitalize. What are you bitching about? Oh. That returns a thing. Fine, I will take away the space. Are you happy, Rosalind Analyzer? More like Rosalind Analyzer. Alright, so I need to set the timer up. Actually, I also want to make a dice roll so that every time this timer goes off, there's a random chance that it actually will pick a new spot, because I want it to maybe pick a new spot and then maybe not. Also, this movement code isn't going to work exactly. So I'm taking the direction times my speed, but what if I am less than my speed away from my goal? So var vector 3 direction equals that. And actually, I was thinking maybe I could set the velocity in here, but no, that's a stupid idea. I do need to check every frame whether or not I'm at my goal. So, brain blank. If global translation dot distance to goal. Oh, right. C# is less than equal to is equal. That's math. Oh, right. Math of is equal approx 0f format. So if we're approximately there, then what? Return. Velocity equals direction times walk speed. Might as well. Then I can just inline this. I was an idiot. Inline. Are you kidding? Inline. Inline. There. Get rid of it. All right. I think that'll be fine. All right, now I need to change how the pick random point works. I want to do an export private read only float. New goal odds. mathf.randf. Ah, that's because I had typed that earlier. gd.randf. I don't think that's a very smart thing to do. I might as well do it 0.5f. So that's going to be 50%. What can I do? Hint. Property hint. Range 1. Min-max. With the hint string, min-max. Okay. Where am I? Go back to Steven. Property hint dot range 0.01.0. So let's see how that works. New goal odds. Nice. So now I have this slider between 0 and 1. I'll just set that back to 50%. Now, if I do if gd.randf is, so the bigger the odds, the more likely it should be. So I want to see if it's less than my new goal odds. See, this returns between 0 and 1. So if it's within my odds, then go ahead and continue. But if it's outside of my odds, then I want to return. Fine, Roslyn Analyzer, you want my bloat. Alright. And then I just need to set up the timer. Radius, walk speed, okay, whatever. Yeah. Process mode, wait time. I'm gonna do it every 15 seconds. It's not a one shot and it is auto start. Alright, cool. And then I am connecting it. I am connecting it. So that should make Steven walk around. Let's see what happens. Whoop, they're floating. What the fuck are you doing, Steven? You absolute piece of shit. They're making a pig tower. What the fuck? Let me try just one Steven. So you and you, Steven, you and your friend. What the fuck? No, I'm not rotating the fucking thing. I'm picking you and your friend. Die. Hello, Steven. What the why are you taking so long to fall? Oh, because I'm zeroing it out. I'm zeroing out I am not selecting the maybe I should. I gotta figure out something else to do other than this stupid shit. Maybe I'll take this out and he will jitter like hell, but at least his gravity will accumulate. I thought it would. What's gravity gonna be? Is that... I need to go look at the settings now. Physics, 3D, gravity. So it's adding 9.8. I need to multiply that. I need to do vector 3. Project settings, I get setting. Paste. There. Let's see what happens. There. Now he's targeting the middle and he's floating up. Steven, what the fuck are you doing? This is fucking stupid. So instead of picking a point, what I should really do is just pick a random direction to walk in. Yeah. So I do not want a point. Let me get rid of this. Get rid of this. Velocity dot equals velocity that rotated gd.randf times mathf dot pi times 2. What are you doing? I need to supply, oh, an up, vector 3 dot up. So this will just randomly spin my velocity. Equals transform dot basis dot z. How do you not have a basis? I am a kinematic body. I have a basis. I have a transform and I have a basis. Is it? What do you want? Non-static. Oh, okay. On ready. Global transform. What the fuck do you want? Method declarations. You piece of shit. Oh, I know what I can do. I just do velocity equals global transform dot basis dot z negative. So that just points me forward. By default, I'll just walk forward. And then I will randomly rotate by a random angle. And I will continually walk in that direction. But I also want to stop sometimes. So I'll do that later. Alright, Steven. Walking. Maybe I should change this particular Steven. Right click. Editable children. So I can select his timer, wait time. Every 1 second he has a 50% chance of turning his direction. I still don't have him turning his face though. Alright, so now he's walking around. Alright, cool. So now I just realized instead of rotating my velocity, I should be gradually turning the velocity to face goal velocity. So now I need a second private variable, goal velocity. Goal equals velocity. Why did I do that? No. That one. So that will rotate my goal. And then in physics, I want to gradually rotate my velocity. Oh, and then in move and slide, I want to, oh shit. Okay, so I need to cache the y. Velocity dot y. I need to do velocity. Oh no, wait a minute. This is confusing as fuck. I just need, I need to flatten it. Okay, so equals goal equals velocity dot linear interpolate with goal velocity with y equals velocity dot y. What are you complaining about? What? What did it take? 2? Oh, the weight. 5. There. Are you happy? That's ugly. Rosalind, why? Fuck you. I'll do that anyway. That's actually okay. So now goal velocity can keep a y of 0, and then I just replace it with the velocity's y here. Nice. Alright, so this will gradually turn my velocity. Let's see how that looks. Oh, it's still kind of jerky. Maybe I should do 0.1, 0.01, 0.02, just to see if we're getting a gradual lerp. I think it is. Yeah, it's a lot smoother. Okay. And then instead of a linear, I actually want a spherical. Slurp. These should both be normalized. Yeah. What's going on? Argument not normalized. Oh, yeah. Undo. Alright, so I guess linear is fine. The goal velocity is normalized, but velocity itself is not, because it has a y component in addition to its x and z components. Now I need him to face the direction he's going. Global translation plus velocity with y equals global translation dot y. What are you bitching about? Oh, up. Which one's up? There. That's silly. To global. Yeet. Alright, that's the wrong move. Global translation. Translation plus that. So that should just get me the point directly in front of where he's going. Why is he pointing down? I already told you. Oh wait, how did I build Steven? That's why. Oh, I know what I can do. Let me go into his axis lock. Fuck. Motion X, Y, and Z. What about you piece of shit? I thought there was an angular lock. Son of a bitch. Global rotation dot x equals 0. Cannot modify because it's not a variable. It's a property. Fuck. But this should make it so that so that I'm looking. Actually, it shouldn't matter where in the hell I position the model. It should just make it so that it should just make it so that everything is in line with itself. Because the only thing that it should care about is that the point is directly in front of it in relation to this thing's own origin. So it shouldn't matter if the model is up in the air, because its own origin is its own origin. Because the thing is the thing, man. People don't think things be like it is, but it do. Oh, okay. So the further down I moved him, now he's... Oh, okay, I don't want that. What the fuck, man? I told you, this constructs a new vector, and it gives me my own Y component. I'm getting mad. It constructs a new one. You piece of shit. See, this is the same as if I had typed, do I have a converter? No, I don't. Like if I had typed new vector 3 velocity dot x 0 velocity dot z. That's the same. Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm looking at 0. I don't want to look at... Oh, I was adding its Y component to itself. I needed to add 0. Okay. So that should be what I want. I was thinking, oh, I need to convert velocity to global space, but then I was thinking of it still being thought of in local space from global space, but it's not. It's all global. Look at is global. Alright, so now he moves. He lives! Needs to walk a little faster, though. Move and slide. Oh, that's because I'm not walk speed. I'm not multiplying by walk speed. There we go. Watch him be super fucking fast. Where the fuck are you going? Holy shit. Walk speed is 10. What the fuck is my walk speed? My speed is 10. What the fuck? Oh. That's what's going on. So I want horizontal movement to be walk speed, but gravity needs to not. So now I need to do float y equals velocity dot y. Velocity equals velocity with y equals 0f times walk speed. Actually, then I don't need to do the zeroing here. And then I can do... Oh, yeah, velocity dot y equals y. Maybe I do want... Just to keep this shit here. There. So now he should be able to walk horizontally. Why is he zooming? Steven, what the fuck? You piece of shit. What's his fucking walk speed? What did I set it to? 10? 10? Because move and slide uses delta anyway. I don't need to multiply by delta here. Making me mad. Actually, when do I use speed? Am I using speed? I am using speed. Okay. Steven, you piece of shit. What the fuck? Alright. Goal velocity. Maybe it's this interpolation that's making it go crazy. I should cache the Y here. Zero it there. Oh, normalized. Normalize it, and then I believe I can slurp. And then walk speed. And then add gravity. Oh. There. Zero it there. Normalize it. Slurp it. Multiply it. Restore it. Gravity. Look at it. Move to it. That should work. What? Something broke. What do you want? Argument is not normalized, you son of a bitch. Goal velocity with Y0 dot normalized. There. Now are you happy? Nope. What the fuck? Oh, it's because, oh, we're coming up against this fucking collinear bullshit again. Because they start out being the same, and then basis takes the cross product of the input and output, or the left and right operands, which is going to be 0 since they're collinear. That's what's not normalized. Linear, as always. The solution is to just avoid the problem. Steven, quit zooming. There. At least now, okay, I think I solved his speed problem. I'm just going to change his default speed to 3. Steven, you absolute piece of shit. There we go. And then I want him occasionally to stop. But still fall. Ugh. The number of things I want him to be able to do, and yet. So, I mean, this is simple because with a player controller, you either have input or you don't. And it just depends on what it is that frame. So if I had something like input in Steven, and I just did this same shit with his velocity, then I wouldn't have to worry about, like, doing all this fucking bullshit. So instead of having a goal, like every second or so, instead of every frame getting an input vector, which may change from one frame to another, Steven might change his input vector every second or every 15 seconds, whatever I want it to be. If I use an input, because I was, instead of having a goal velocity, if I just have an input and then control that randomly and then just delete all this. But that means thinking, and I don't want to. So let me just yeet. Yeet! Alright. So now this does nothing. He doesn't move anywhere. I don't need that to be set. Input. Whoops. And it does need to be persistent because I'm not going to set this every single frame. Private. Autonomous input. Input equals new vector 3. I want it to be mathf randef 0f dot normalized. Yeah, there's no pretty way to write that. There. So now every few seconds he's going to have a new input. And speed. I also want to change that. Speed. Just make it a little more consistent. What are you doing? There. I don't need radius at all. New goal odds. Alright. No data. The fuck you mean no data, YouTube? Alright. So now he has a random input. That's just to look at it. So now what I want to do... Oh, also decide whether or not... Okay, I want to do speed, maximum speed. Top speed. Top speed. Private read-only float. Speed. Equal. Top speed. Grr. That is not going to be read-only. And then so I want to have top speed, I want to have this current frame's goal speed, which may be the top speed, it may be 0. And then I also want to, so yeah, if I have a goal speed just for the current moment, and I want to keep track of whether or not I'm walking. If walking equals false, I'm going to toggle it. Actually, I want to do toggle it there. Then if I'm walking, my goal speed, actually, I can shorten this. It's just a ternary. And then check whether or not I'm walking. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't need to return early. Actually, I might. Actually, why don't I... Do I want to have this one probability, this one dice roll every time, control both whether or not I move the input and whether or not I switch walking? Or should I have two separate dice rolls? I think I should. Okay, so this will be if I'm outside of my odds, then I do nothing. If I'm inside of my odds on a separate dice roll, then I toggle my walking. And no matter what happens, unless I was outside of my odds, I'm going to change input. Or should I do this on a separate dice roll as well? I think I will. If it's within new goal odds. There, 3 dice rolls. One, we do nothing. A separate one, we change, toggle whether or not we're walking. And a third one, and I should only change direction if I am walking. There. So now, velocity equals velocity dot linear interpolate. With what? Input. Maybe speed. Oh, I never changed speed. Oh, I need to slurp. Oh, that's right. I need to do this whole song and dance to preserve my Y. Speed equals move toward. Uh-oh. What do you mean it couldn't be found? It's a private float. Oh, it's math. Maybe it's math. There we go. Goal speed. I don't fucking know. Delta. Maybe you should take two whole seconds. It's kind of awkward. It's going to be 2 units per second of acceleration. Maybe I'll just choose some kind of arbitrary value for now. 10. 10 times delta. Just a little smoothness. Or maybe I should even do a lerp. I don't know. I'll just choose that. So it should take, with the default speed of 3, this will take slightly less than a second, 3/5 of a second, to either fully accelerate or fully decelerate. Oh, I totally forgot I have to multiply by delta for gravity. Alright, so that preserves the y. That increases gravity. That looks at it. That will move, is it? Oh, I also want to do if walking. Do I want to do if walking? I don't know. We'll find out. So let's see if my brain meats have done it. Success! Not. Fuck. It's gotta be this again. Yeah. Format that line. Cannot be arsed. Velocity equals velocity dot normalized with y equals 0, or in reverse. Input is going to be normalized no matter what, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's normalized. He's whipping around. Is my timer messed up? Maybe his movement is fine, but his looking isn't. Yeah, the movement looks okay. Yeah, so he's picking a random spot to go to. Let's see if he ever stops. I might as well print that. So let me see. See if this dice roll ever works. I probably should also randomize. You know, I really should just give him his own RNG. And then let me see. Use my RNG. There we go. Oh, because I'm not using system. Okay, cool. So that will be random every time I run it now. And it will be independently random for each instance of Steven. And he's still going that way. So the dice roll for making him change his direction is occasionally firing. Oh, walking status is now false. Is he slowing down? Is he slowing down? He's going. He's just going. So if I'm walking, then I want to lerp. Oh, I know. There we go. I was never using speed. Now, whoop. Okay, fuck. What the hell? Again, it's because of the gravity. I can't multiply the gravity component by speed. Speed starts out at 0, doesn't it? Why aren't you going anywhere? You piece of shit, Steven. Zoom! What the fuck? Why do you zoom? That makes no sense. Top speed is 3. You should be moving 3. Something wonky's got to be going on with this thing and then this thing. Maybe I should have a goal input direction and then spherically interpolate my input direction towards that. This is fucking annoying, man. What if, instead of all this abstract vector shit, I had a position 3D node in the scene. I just moved it around because it'll move with him. And then for my velocity, I go, okay, see that position 3D? Walk goal. See that position 3D? Go towards it. So now this little thing. This thing, if I just move that around in local space, and then I ask him to move towards it, kind of like an inverse kinematic constraint, that might work. So how much bullshit do I have to delete now? Speed, goal speed, velocity, input. I think I need to delete everything input related. Yeah, let me get rid of this. I'm gonna do to do. Highlight, please. Make walking work. Alright, so that controls my goal speed and my walking status. That steps my current speed towards whatever my goal speed is, whether that's top speed or 0. Actually, I can just inline that. I don't need it to be down here. I don't need to keep a goal speed at all. Walking? Can I type? Top speed 0. So now I don't need this line. What's this? I don't have input? Oh, right. To do. Move the walk goal around in local space. So I don't need goal speed anymore. I have no errors, no warnings. I'm going to go ahead and, now that I have an idea of what I want to do, how long have I been on? How long is this going? What year is it? It's an hour and a half? Alright. Yeah, it feels about that time. The brain works in 90-minute cycles. And my brain is about ready to shit the bed. Because Steven is a fucking asshole. Fuck you, Steven. I'll fix you later. I can't call it carrot on a stick. I would love to, but this is not a horse. Neither is this Minecraft. Hence, the spherical head. Alright. We will get Steven behaving later. I say we, I mean I. I will get Steven to behave later. I'll kick his butt. Even though he has no tail. Maybe that's the problem. I should give him a tail. And just get a vector from his tail to his head and then make him make him walk that way. Alright. Whatever. Fuck you,